right, this is help on the installation that I did on the energy suspension. This is for the 5-speed I'm using on my 95 Honda. I think it works for 92 to 2000. But you're gonna use a 12mm wrench. And hard to see, but it's gonna go right there. See, this part's already installed. We're gonna use the 12 to be able to fit in here. If you got another tool that can fit in there good. There's no nut or bolt on the other side. Yeah, I think that just goes through. I would clean it. I'm using degreaser and everything on there. Once you take it out, you're gonna have to probably hold this part and realign it by pulling it back a little bit and then putting that through again and then using the 12. But when you put this back in, so you're gonna pop the other one out. This is a 2-piece. You're gonna put a thin layer of grease. Anything that touches the metal, thin layer. So this is what they provide you. So now I'm on the other side. So once that's secure, now we go back underneath the actual shifter part. So that's the old bushing, has a bunch of grease on it. I cleaned the bolts, these metal parts. This part has some rust, sanded it a little bit, used a little bit of the truck bed liner to be able to hit on that. And then we're gonna end up lubing that. You're gonna do the inside of these, the outside, pretty much everywhere, really. Just a little bit, thin layer on the whole thing. But first, I want you to show you underneath. This is really hard to get to. So you're gonna have, it's very, right there. I know it's pretty dark. Let me zoom back a little bit. Let's see if I can get light up here. All right. So that's the shifter. If you see the two, I don't have any light, man. I barely have room to even get under this. This car's lowered too. So that's gonna be your shifter knob, right? You can end up putting a short shifter in there, whatever you want. There's gonna be, I think, 10 or 12mm bolts on that side. Now, 12 for sure, millimeter bolts over here. All right, so here we go. We actually got lighting now on the phone. But yeah, so this is where, see this? There's shadows and everything. It's so hard to really get up in here. It's a very tight area. So this is gonna be 2 bolts over here. 1 on that side, 1 on that side. Those are gonna be the 12mm bolts. Then you're gonna have to put the actual bushing through here. That's gonna be the middle part, right? So I used this wrench. It's the one that angles and stuff like that. That's how I got in there. I have to do it like a weird angle. All right, so I'm coming back here. Now that you see it, took everything off. I'm gonna lubricate this, and then we're gonna end up putting this back on top of it with the metal and the screws, and we're gonna have to fit it through this way on that post. I'll try to show you. It's so hard to really post up anything under there. I have no room. I can try to get my phone up, but I'll show you a little bit on that. All right, so see how I put it on? So kind of grease the metal a little bit. I held this area, put it on, right? Put it on, I hold this area, then I came with my right hand, holding that, and just kind of just pushing it through and trying to use as much torque that you can with your hands. Eventually it'll pop right in. Then what we'll do is pretty much just seal it back up using that tool that can bend in there really good. It's gonna be 12. So I'm gonna put these back in here, line up the brackets, and just tighten it down. Okay, so yeah, just tighten it up kind of by hand first, and then use, it's easier to use this extension on this one with the 12 to be able to get in and tighten it up. Now, notice that it has helped top and bottom, not so much side to side play. Now, I'm thinking of replacing Maybe there's like another bushing up here. The shifter itself, get a short shifter, so you'll take this bolt and that bolt. There's two on each side, and then you also got this too. So this probably needs to get replaced as well. But as you can see, once you replace all the components, even up right here, then it definitely tightens up way better. Just doing half of it already really improves it just with the, I think, $15 kit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The energy suspension, just the bushings for a shifter. Definitely helped out. Again, that's what it is. It's 161101, 161102 is for EG Civic. Again, I think the shifter does need to be replaced. Still has a little bit of play. Snaps a little better, some of the gears. Still has a little bit of play though.